Hi, I'm Mark Thirlwell, Director of the International Economy Programme at the Lowy Institute. The economic rise of China and India is reshaping the global economy. China and India's combined population is more than 2.3 billion people. Between them, they account for more than 1 in 3 of the world's population. Their reintegration into the world economy is reshaping the economic and the political landscape. Strong, sustained economic growth has seen the combined share of the two economies in world GDP climb to more than 1/5 of the total, and further gains are ahead. This shift in the geography of economic power obviously has important implications for the world economy, but it will also have geopolitical consequences. The economic rise of China and India represents a major positive supply shock. One way to think of the sheer scale of this shock is to look at the labour market. The combined labour force of both economies in 2005 was more than 1.2 billion people, or almost 8 times the size of the US workforce. These additional workers represent a huge boost to potential global output, but the adjustment strains are also likely to be significant. China's presence is being felt most strongly through international goods trade, where China is on track to become the world's second largest trading nation. As part of this process, China has also become a major manufacturing power. One important consequence of China's export model has been strong downward pressure on some international prices. This has helped out rich country central banks with inflation control. India, meanwhile, has made its presence felt in the growing trade in international services. India's ability to compete in these service sector markets, alongside much richer economies, represents a dramatic change to the global trading environment. China and India also represent a major demand shock for the world economy. Industrialization and urbanization require inputs of resources. China is already a major source of growth and consumption for many commodities. This demand shock is particularly evident in the oil market, with a growing share of global consumption. Strong economic growth and growing demand will, of course, also have important environmental consequences. By 2004, China was the world's second largest emitter of carbon dioxide, and India the world's 5th largest, despite relatively low per capita emissions. These shares are set to grow further. Taken together, these economic shifts signal the arrival of a more Asia-centric world economy. The good news is that this represents a powerful new source of economic dynamism and rising prosperity for a large share of the world's population. Still, the shift in economic power is also likely to trigger a backlash in the developed world, as rich countries, and particularly their voters, have second thoughts about the benefits of globalization. So, managing both the transition and the backlash are two key challenges facing the global economy over the coming decade.